Hey everybody, welcome to Jim's Fitness. My name is Jim. This is my workout I'm going to be doing for you today. This is our first ever post on YouTube, so thank you very much for joining. Round of applause for you for being one of the first participants. If you're finding this later in the future, this is how we started. Low budge, low effort, but high on content, motivation, and consistency. What I found is, especially for myself, I became a father last year, turned 40 last year, had a bunch of those milestones that typically lead your fitness lifestyle to go off a cliff. And so I really needed something for me to keep me going, and this is it. So I have a routine that I do that keeps me fit, keeps me in shape, keeps me able to chase around a little one-year-old at this point. So this is what it's going to be. Every day I'm going to make a post, so every day we're going to have something. The only thing holding you back from being fit is yourself. Mentally holding yourself back. There's no such thing as a reason why you can't be fit. And to prove that, all of our workouts are going to be very simple. You don't need any equipment. All body weight resistance. All you need, you'll need a pair of shoes or some sort of athletic footwear so that you can either run, ride a bike, or do some form of cardio. And you'll need access to, a physical space, floor, someplace where gravity works. If you're on an International Space Station, I have no idea how to work out body resistance, so you're on your own, but for everybody else, this should be great for you. So with that, let's get started today's workout. First, we're going to do a couple of things inside just to get the body warm, activate a couple muscle groups. I believe cardio is key, so we'll be doing cardio every day. The cardio portion, actually, you won't be doing with me the whole time of the video because I prefer fresh air, getting outside, getting around nature if I can. So for most days, I'm going to be recommending that for those who are able to physically run, bike, or do something outside, do that as part of your workout. No reason to be inside. Today, actually, if you can tell, I am trapped in my basement at the moment because I only just got that lovely one-year-old I mentioned to bed after a little over an hour of wrestling with her. So trying to keep it quiet, but future weeks I'll be moving upstairs and taking this outside and the show on the road. So stick around, make sure you subscribe if you want to get the daily pushes every day, and let me know in the feedback comments what you'd like to see. Again, today is going to be a very standard workout that's good for covering a bunch of different muscle groups and really just making you feel good afterwards. Again, keeping it simple, no excuses. Fitness is part of your everyday lifestyle. If you can't do this every day, when you're traveling, you're going somewhere else, you have to visit grandma, I don't know, it's not sustainable. So you can even see behind me, weights, we won't be using any of those. In fact, I'm gonna have a whole other episode later where I'll talk about why having these weights at home actually helped encourage me to do this channel because, well, as I just mentioned, sustainability, consistency, those are key to keeping yourself on track. So with that, that's enough talk for now. Let's hit the mat. I'm gonna move the camera back so you can see me doing some push-ups, which we're gonna start with. For today, for the beginning, it's more important to get yourself doing something than to have the perfect form. You can always improve your form over time, but for those of you who haven't done push-ups in a really long time or any of the other exercises that we're going to do your best to mimic form, and I'll post some links later as to some videos to show you how to work on your form. But it's like anything. You learn to walk before you run. You might not have perfect running form the first day, but your body, as it learns, it will also teach the muscles how to respond, and then you can fine-tune your mechanics at that point. So don't do anything that would cause an injury or hurt yourself. I'm not a medical professional, and I'm certainly not giving you advice, so consult with your physician and yada yada disclaimers. But for those who can, let's hit the mat. We're going to do some push-ups. I'll explain the set, and then we'll do it. All right, so here we are on the floor. I have a mat that I'm on because otherwise I'm on, really uncomfortable tiles. You don't actually need to put a mat down if you're actually on carpeting, that's usually fine. Or if you are on a hard surface, if I'm just folding up a big bath towel, putting it under just to support a little bit your spine so it's not going directly on the floor, for me that works out great. But first, you don't need any of that. We're going to do some push-ups. Basic push-up form, arms to the side, push. Pretty simple. Try to keep your body straight. You'll see me kind of laying out here for a minute. If you're unable to do push-ups, you can do either knee push-ups or just hold a plank. A plank, for those of you who don't know, I'll show this from a push-up position. It's just basically this. You keep your body relatively straight. As I mentioned, for today, form is not the most important thing. So basically, have your feet down behind you, arms, side of the chest, push through. What we're going to do a set where we're going to do first 20 push-ups, then we're going to actually, at the completion of those 20, hold it, and then upper plank, and then we'll do some more. And I'll tell you how many. We're going to do 20, 10, 5, then we'll take a little break, flip over. So I'll count it with you. Let's do this. Get ready in the up position. And one last thing, breathing. It's important to inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. Exhale on the way up. Up is the exertion. Then you breathe on the way down. So if you're really struggling, make sure you're breathing. If you hold your breath the whole time, it's going to get really uncomfortable. All right. So let's do this. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now hold this. This is a plank. It's also a great place to rest without just completely sitting on your butt. You should feel your core. That's your basically your abs, the midsection. Still contracting. You can hear me breathing a little bit heavily. And when you're ready, we're going to do 10 more of those and then do another plank. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it again. Ooh, feel that a little bit. It's just a good chance to kind of get in touch with your body if you haven't been in a while. And we'll do just 5 more. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh. All right, that's pretty good, huh? So that works some of the upper pecs, triceps, core from the planking, holding yourself up, as you may have noticed. So, yeah, there's really great exercise, push-ups. But let's, before we lose our nice elevated heart rate, as some people talk about, we're going to do another little motion here, opposite side, to work on a little bit the back side. I'm actually doing this because it's more of a warm-up before our cardio, today's cardio, as most days will be. Here's a hint for you out there. I like to recommend a jog. I think it's great, works your whole body. We'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, so lie on your back with your feet kind of normal shoulder width apart. All right, and all we're going to do is take our hips, push them up to the sky until we're nice and level in the line. You should be having your weight basically on your shoulder blades and down. That's it. Your arms, put them wherever is comfortable. At your side, straight up. I don't really care. Let's do this. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and let's hold this as well. Why not? We'll keep the same cadence as we had on the push-ups to make it easy for everybody. Just hold it for a few seconds. Should be feeling nice and tight back here a little bit. Let short slide down. Let's just do 10 more of those, then we'll take a breather, okay? Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good deal. Hope you felt a little bit there. Shake it out a little bit. Yeah, so quickly getting back to our cardio for today. So after we do this little floor routine, I'm going to go out and hit the road or the trails, depending on what's open, weather-wise that is. And I'm going to do some jogging. I'm going to do about 25, 30-minute jog. If you're just starting out, you can do 20 to 25 minutes. But the important thing is just to get your body moving. So if you haven't been working out much, or you just really don't love jogging, you can also do biking or some other similar cardio. But I really recommend give jogging a try. Take it at a slower pace. This is not a time trial. We're not trying to get our best time. We're trying to get a good workout where we can still be comfortable afterwards. You don't want to hurt yourself. A good pace where you
definitely feel like you're working. If it's warm enough wherever you are, you should work with a little bit of sweat. Where I am right now, it's fairly cold, so I've got long sleeves on and ready to go. I'll put a hat on, even some gloves. So I won't sweat too much, but I should get up a bit of a sweat. The key thing when you're running, we will talk about form in different videos. That's not really the purpose here. The purpose is to just get something done. Make sure you use your arms. So some people were asking, hey, you're going to go run. You said this is a warm-up. Legs, I get it. What's with the push-ups? You use your arms a lot in running, and if you don't, you're really doing yourself a disservice. If you move your arms, pump your arms, it will actually make running so much easier for you. So that being said, let's do another set of push-ups. We'll do exactly what we did the first time, and so you should know what's coming. So 20, 10, and 5 are the counts. All right. You guys ready? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold it in the up position. Whew. I'm feeling that a little bit today. Had a big piece of cake this afternoon, which is fine. I'm not doing food shaming. But that was only about 2 hours ago. It's still sitting in my stomach, so if I can do it, so can you. All right, 10 more in this round. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Whew. And if you can't do the full counts, that's fine. Do as many as you can. Take it a little slower if you need to. If you really have to, hold it either in this position or drop to the knees to make it a little bit easier for you. Let's do 5 more. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Whew. Good. You should be feeling something from that. Now let's go back on our back. We're going to do another set of the hip raises. We're going to mix it up a little bit though. So we're going to do 15, and I'm going to show you how to do something with one leg each, just for those who want to do something a little bit more advanced. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and now something a little more difficult. While you're in this position, butt off the ground, take one leg, start with the left, and just extend it. It's a little hard to balance, but just hold it. Hold it. Yeah, that's fun. Ooh. Now switch legs. Now after we're done with this leg, we're going to switch back. We're actually going to do a couple of one-legged lifts, if you can do it. If you can't, go to 2 legs, like we did initially. Put your leg back. So if you can't do what we're going to try to do here, extend the left leg, you're going to slowly lower and raise your hip. And now you're putting all the weight on one leg. If that's too difficult, go back to 2 legs. Not a problem at all. All right, but let's try it. Left leg out. We'll just do 5, okay? Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the right leg. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for funsies, 5 more with both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that was our mat portion of the exercise for today. Every day it'll be something a little bit different. I'm going to mix it up. Some of these will come back on a regular basis, some will not. those ones I did. Push-ups, actually redo those almost every day. They're just fantastic, and people don't do a lot with their upper body these days, so it's really good to have something in there. The floor work we just did, that's actually really good for activating the glutes, which is your butt, and it also helps with some of your hips. A lot of people who don't run often, they have hip issues, and that can, with the mechanics, it can cause a lot of issues when you're running. So let's do cardio. So at this point in the workout, time to go do cardio. I'm going to be doing a jog, as I mentioned, 25-30 minutes. It's actually perfect. First day, and it's raining. So I get to show you guys as well that weather is not really relevant in whether or not you get your workout. It's never too hot. It's never too cold. It's never too wet. As somebody once said, there's no such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothing. So if it's really cold, bundle up. If it's really hot, well, maybe try not to run in the absolute heat of the day, but your body will adjust and get used to it. Just pay attention, stay really well hydrated, take the pace a little bit slower if you need to. Anyway, if you do not run, do some other cardio of your choice. Biking, like I mentioned, swimming, I don't know, go play tennis. But what I'm going to do my run right now. Then I'll come back and film the end of the video with a couple of wrap-up comments and a few things to close down today's show for. Yeah, so feel free to either go pause the video and go to your cardio and come back, or watch the end of the video and then do your cardio. Don't skip it just because you want to. So I'll be back in about 30-35 minutes here to wrap things up, maybe a couple last minute motions on the floor, and I'll be right back.
Hey everybody, quick shout out during my run, quick pause just to say I'm doing it. The rain's holding off so far. I got a great path to run on here, so I hope you have one as well. Be sure to be safe. If you're running it dark, wear something with like reflective bits in it like I have here, or even better, I've got some light up armbands that I'll show you in a future video. But yeah, it's good. I'm only about halfway there, so I gotta keep going. I'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, we're back from the cardio portion of today's workout. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the portion I would usually now I'll either have a specific topic I'll focus on and talk about to give you some more pointers and guidance about how to improve your fitness, or we'll do some additional actual movements, particularly now the body's nice and warm. But for today, first workout in the books. Let's just call it a day. Give yourself a round of applause for sticking out to the end. I really appreciate you being here with me. Remember, we will be posting every single day a new workout, always using body resistance, very simple motions that once you learn, you can reuse them, well, really in your own workouts as well, but week to week to week. But we'll mix it up so you're never doing exactly the same thing, so that you're always feeling a little bit challenged, hopefully, and also just getting a bit of variety in your exercise program. So if you think that sounds good to you, hit the subscribe button below, leave some comments about what you really like to see. Feel free to ask questions or reach out to me. This is Jim. This has been Jim's Fitness. This is our first video, and thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.